Yeah, there we go. So last game of the day, MMI against RUMIG or RUMIG. I'm sorry if you are one of the guys. I don't know how to pronounce your clan tag. I'm sorry. So MMI is deploying Ohio, Kremlin, Venezia, Des Moines, Nevsky, Petropavlovsk, Stalingrad, Daring, Smolensk. So I think this is quite standard comp for MMI so far. RUMIG is deploying Somers, Smolensk, triple Stalingrad, double Petropavlovsk, Thunder, Ohio. Okay, super heavy setup, cruiser-wise. Ooh, interesting. But this, I mean, if they placed these Stalingrads on different sides of the map and they can provide some crossfire, they are going to be so nasty to deal with, even from 23 kilometers of range. Combined with two battleships, we will see about that. But on the other hand, they lack flexibility. Once you place a Stalingrad in a certain position, it is not that easy to dislodge, to actually redeploy or reposition a Stalingrad to another position on another side of the map. Petropavlovsk is much better in this sense because the concealment is much better, but we will see. MMI has a much more diverse and comp in the sense that it is much more flexible in my opinion, but we will see how this is gonna go. So RUMIG is sending Petropavlovsk, Stalingrad and a Thunder towards C. They're leaving one Stalingrad in the center and they are sending the other Stalingrad, the other Petropavlovsk and the other battleship towards A, plus a Somers. So pretty even split for the RUMIG. The only difference is that the C flank is not going to have the Smolensk, so the destroyer, because they are sending the Smolensk towards B cap. Same thing is being done by MMI once again. Same tactic as the previous match that we saw being played by MMI on this same map. Smolensk, supported by a Stalingrad, is going to this to the center. Ohio, Nevsky, Daring are going to C cap, and the heavy comp is going to the A cap. This is exactly the same tactic that they used in the previous game. That time it worked against OVNI, if I'm not mistaken. We will see if it is gonna work as well against RUMIG or not. So here Smolensk is torping with the RPF, I guess, the other Smolensk position. Let's see about the spread. If this guy is just reversing into this torpedo, can he see him? Yeah, he has his speed boost active and he's able to dodge. Very good approach to the cap, capping from behind. I mean, while reversing. Never cap being nose in or even giving broadside. Always cap like this. It might seem like a dumb move to cap like this, like these two guys are doing, but it is actually the best way to accelerate and try to dodge in case of incoming torpedoes or incoming radars. So even in randoms, try to do that whenever possible because it is gonna save you some time. So that said, this Somers is slowly approaching the A cap. I mean, he must know that one Smolensk is here and C is being capped, so he knows that Daring is here. I don't understand why this Somers is not straight up going towards A and putting himself behind this island or try to cap A, because it's basically, I would not say a free cap, but you can get some points at least before this Des Moines joins. I guess he wanted to smoke up the Petropavlovsk. Maybe their plan is to put this Petropavlovsk here, like MMI is gonna do with the Des Moines. Maybe, who knows. In the meantime, this Smolensk was radared and he took some damage. He's even on fire. And he has the broken engine as well. So yeah, this engagement was in favor of the RUMIG Smolensk. We will see the next time they will face each other how it is gonna go. But in the meantime, the daring was completely uncontested on C, and he managed to cap for C for its team. So now MMI has the point advantage, the point lead, and they are gonna get A. They're not gonna hold A for much time, because this Petropavlovsk is gonna approach A, and he's gonna place himself behind this island like a Des Moines basically. But so the A cap is not gonna generate points for either of the two teams, I think. But still, it is ooh. Yeah, this Summers almost grounded himself here, and that was not the smartest move ever. But very good focus fire from this Petropavlovsk and the Venezia from such a huge range, honestly. Let's see about this engagement here. I think this demon is gonna reverse, and this Petropavlovsk is gonna hug the island just here, so he doesn't get citadel from the moon. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a stalemate, unless this guy goes full crazy and charges the Moine, but it's never gonna happen, not now at least. So yeah, as I said, A is contested by this Petropavlovsk, and it is gonna be like that for a while. C is generating points for MMI, and there is no way RUMIG is gonna be able to get into C anytime soon. B is being stalled by these two Smolans. Here it can come down to luck, in the sense that the Smolan that lands one or even two torpedoes on the enemy one might be the one prevailing in this engagement, but I don't know. This can go either way very easily. Identical ships, identical support. Each one of these two Smolans has one Stalingrad as a support. So I mean, this can literally come down to pure luck. I mean, skill of the players, but also a lot of luck. I'm not sure why this Smolan. I mean, it took him so much time to actually start shooting the enemy Smolan. He took like 5 seconds to actually start shooting this Smolan for no reason. He took now the HP bars are basically even between these two guys. So this Smolan lost the advantage that he had on the MMI Smolan. So well done to Ivan Nanchiwan to be able to claw back the disadvantage. This Petropavlovsk is not in the correct position to do that. He's caught in the open because he doesn't have an island where to retreat to. He has to now to angle and then reverse like this. But I don't think the MMI Venezia and the Petropavlovsk are gonna allow him to do that. So this guy is dead. Not yet, but he's left for dead here. Also, the fact that these two guys are playing so far back, so far away from him, it's not helping, of course. So, but once this Petropavlovsk goes down, but because he will go down at some point, there we go. What was that? That was a 27 kilometers shot from the Ohio. Wow, nice meme. 27 kilometers citadel from the Ohio. Well done, very good shot. And now we have 2 caps generating points for MMI and 0 caps generating points for RUMIG. So once again, the team with no caps has to do something aggressive, and being forced to do something aggressive means that you might eat some extra damage in return. So now they have to expose themselves. These guys cannot afford to play this far back anymore. They need to be aggressive. If they stay here again, if they don't move and they don't do something crazily aggressive to try at least to claw back the points, they're gonna lose in less than 5 minutes. MMI Daring took some damage from the Petropavlovsk. Once again, this is the second team I see that puts a Petropavlovsk, I mean, here or even here. Ovni put a Petropavlovsk, I think it was even here. Now, this is a much better position, but it's still a quite iffy one, because if someone angles towards you, you're not going to be able to do anything. And let's see about this Ohio that blapped the other Petropavlovsk. No luck. So, interesting. This Smolan is, every time is super slow to react. Why is he not shooting back? This guy never shoots back the MMI Smolan whenever he is spotted. He had the advantage, but he never shot back, and he was so slow to react. So much better management of the ship from MMI Smolan, in my opinion. Much better. Now the Stalingrad finally made his way through into A. He abandoned his hugging island here. The Ohio is doing the same. They are now pushing on both sides. Also the Stalingrad and the Thunder are now pushing, but I'm not sure if this is gonna be enough, because they have 440 points to claw back, and now the MMI Smolan has the advantage on the, I mean, they are basically the same. They have the same HP, but this guy can have only one turret online to bear. This guy can have 2 turrets. HP wise, RUMIG has the advantage, but this is just because they brought 3 Stalingrads, because they are 1 ship down. But once again, as you can see, MMI is doing a decent job spreading around the damage. They're not losing ships, they're sharing the damage, let's say. So they're very good at just cycling ships and being able to not get focus fired, focused to death. Now they're losing a little bit too much HP for comfort, but this is also because RUMIG is playing super aggressive because they have to. Let's see how much damage this Ohio is gonna take from the Des Moines before she blaps the Des Moines, because this is gonna happen for sure. Oh, he didn't die. He ate only 1 citadel. Oh, so this means that the Ohio might even go down here without taking down the Des Moines. Des Moines AP from this range, with this amount of broadside, they are simply devastating. He has to shoot the nose if he wants to be effective, not the belt. No, he shoot in the wrong spot. He should shoot here, not here. He shoot in the superstructures, but whatever. Regardless, well done to this Des Moines. He might even survive if he can repair this fire. On the other side, the Petropavlovsk went down here, the one that was on the side. So this is 3-0 for MMI. As I said, these guys had to do something crazily, I mean, super aggressive to be able to do something. They managed to get C. They are still contesting A, and honestly, if this Ohio was just a tiny bit more lucky, she would have traded with this Des Moines. So a little bit of bad luck in this sense for the Ohio. But still, even if RUMIG had this cap by now, I don't think they would have had any chance of winning this match, because having the same, once again, having the same HP but 3 ships more means that you still have the same firepower against less targets to focus fire. So extremely well played by MMI managing the ship. As you can see, they have plenty of ships low HP now, but they are still 9 against 6. So HP wise, they are even less. They have even less HP. But when you see this, it means that the focus fire is very much effective. If you see, look at that. They have a full HP Thunder, and they have a Stalingrad that is about to die basically. They have a full HP Stalingrad here, and another one here that is doing, I don't know exactly what. What is the purpose of having a Stalingrad here? Exactly, he's shooting HE to the Smoland, but Yeah, at this point you don't have the time to play like this. You have to go, you have to do something. I guess, I mean, I know that there is this Kremlin here, but he has to do something. He cannot afford to stay there anymore. He has to help the other one here, the other Stalingrad here, because he's in trouble. This Des Moines healed up, and he can easily pop out and kill the Stalingrad here now, or even ram him. MMI lost the Ohio, but they got the Stalingrad in return, so absolutely worth it. Worth the trade. So let's see here. The Stalingrad is, yeah, went down because of the Petropavlovsk. This Somers is now dead, basically. He's facing a Des Moines, a Venezia. I mean, the moment the Venezia just turns this corner, this guy is dead. He can survive one volley if he angles. Not if he does that. Wow, that wasn't that lucky. That was desync. I was surprised to see so little damage from my Venezia volley. In fact, it wasn't that little of a damage. No way these torpedoes are gonna connect, or at best one torpedo. And this is the Somers gone. And well played, MMI. Well played, MMI, definitely. This Stalingrad goes down finally, but I mean, MMI ships did their job. I mean, they still have 7 ships against 3. 7 ships against 3, it is an unfair fight. You cannot win. Even if the 3 ships are full HP and the 7 ships have like 15k each, it is impossible to win. Because the focus fire is insane in this mode. You are not playing randoms, and this team is demonstrating the power of focus fire. Well done. So here we are just waiting for the, okay, good shot from the Thunder, but once again, look at that. He was full HP like, what, 1 minute ago, and now he's like 20k and bleeding. He's now healing. But being spammed by a kiting Nevsky from 12 kilometers is not a fun experience. Nevsky is such a toxic ship for the game. Not a lot of people realize how toxic the Nevsky is and how painful it is to deal with this ship when it's played like this. But yeah, there is no way this guy is gonna make it alive from here. Trust me, there is no way. Venezia kills the Stalingrad. This Smolensk is now here. He's gonna have his 1v1 against the MMI Smolensk that did a great job after losing the HP advantage in the first moments of the battle against the other Smolensk. Every single time they encountered each other or they radared each other, this guy traded better against this one. So extremely well played again. Look at that. He's now 15k. Daring is also charming in with some AP, and Daring AP is not fun. Nevsky HE is not fun, and Daring AP on the flank is not fun. And this is the Thunder gone, and this is the last ship left for RUMIG. So GG, well played, MMI. So first map goes to MMI. And MMI seems to have a very solid tactic on this map. They chose this map against OVNI, and they played it well. And this time they played it even better, in my opinion. So extremely well played. Extremely well played from MMI. Well done. So MMI 1, RUMIG 0. Okay. So next map it is going to be Crash Zone Alpha. No, not what the fuck. This is bugged. I'm sorry. This was bugged. There we go. MMI won this match. We're gonna go back here. Okay, Crash Zone Alpha. I see there are some adjustments to the teams. Some people have to exit the training room to actually change the ship, because I mean I don't understand why this is made. I mean, I don't understand why once you are in a training in the training room, you cannot change the settings on your ships and without exiting the training room. But you have to exit the training room, do your stuff, switch upgrades or captains or whatever, flags, camos, whatever you need to, consumables, whatever you need to do, and then you have to rejoin the training room, and you cannot do that while just staying inside the training room. This is something I will never understand. I think Wargaming should implement a way for people for players to switch ships and commanders and consumables and stuff while staying inside the training room. This is what I will be asking. So, Crash Zone Alpha. Let's go with the map introduction.
The Narrows of the English Channel have borne witness to some of the most famous naval battles in history. Now the storied cliffs of Dover provide the inspiration and backdrop for a naval clash of epic proportions. This is Crash Zone Alpha. Crash Zone Alpha is a 42 by 42 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from southwest to northeast. The A cap is in the bottom left, B is in the center, and C is in the top right. In the center and southwest, both A and B caps provide a little cover for radar cruisers looking to support friendly destroyers as they vie for control of each cap. The islands that hug the borders of these 2 capture zones are tall enough to block most shells and close enough that their radar envelopes will cover their respective capture areas. To the northeast, Capture Area C is a much riskier play for cruisers. The islands here are smaller and further back from the capture zone, providing better access for destroyers. Battleships seeking better firing angles on enemies further south are likely to find what they're looking for, but pushing too far, too quickly, can be a very risky play. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Crash Zone Alpha.
Okay. As I said, MMI is leading 1-0. They won their first map, the Land of Fire one. This is gonna be the pick from RUMIG, and it is gonna be Crash Zone Alpha, as we just saw. Teams are just doing the last adjustments. We are waiting for one MMI guy to rejoin the training room, and we should be able to go. We will see. Last time, Throw played 3 destroyers in this on this map, and they were super effective. We will see if a team is gonna change their setup from 2 destroyers to 3, or even to 1. Who knows? Because so far we didn't see a single team besides Throw running 3 destroyers, or even 1. We only saw teams with 2 destroyers. We will see if we are gonna see some different setups from here to tomorrow, or even on this map. We will see. We will see. Okay, we should be going in a bit, I guess. Everyone is here from both teams. Every streamer is here. We should be going, I guess. Okay, everyone seems to be ready, apparently. Come on. There we go. Okay, if MMI wins this match, they proceed to the group stage of tomorrow. If they lose, we are gonna be going to the decider one. Once again, guys, if you are participating in the giveaway, and at the end of the stream I will be drawing the winners, if you are one of the winners, please whisper me on Twitch. So after right after the stream, I will be able to give you the code. Thank you. So MMI goes with their standard setup: Ohio, Yamato, Des Moines, or maybe sometimes they use the Kremlin, I'm not sure. Des Moines, Salem, Venezia, Moskva. Okay, this is new. They dropped down the Petropavlovsk, and they took and Nevsky. They took Salem and Moskva, Somers and Smolensk. RUMIG goes for Smolensk, Somers. Okay, double Stalingrad, double Petropavlovsk, Des Moines. This is new. And Thunder, Ohio. Okay, so pretty similar setups in the sense that same destroyers. I mean, similar-ish setups here. They both have Des Moines. They both have one Stalingrad. They have a Moskva. They have double Petropavlovsk. MMI has Salem and Venezia. So, but overall, they are pretty similar. They have pretty similar setups. So let's see RUMIG what they are doing. They are sending one Petropavlovsk, one Stalingrad, and a Thunder towards C apparently. Smolensk and Somers are both going towards B. I don't know if they are gonna be going both to B. And they're sending the rest of the fleet towards A apparently. So no ships are gonna guard the B cap with radars. On the other hand, MMI is sending a Smolensk and a Venezia as close range support apparently, for the beginning at least, towards B. Somers, Des Moines, Moskva, and the Yamato are going towards A. Ohio, Stalingrad, Salem, and possibly the Venezia are gonna go towards C. So in this time, MMI is doing a much more even split in the sense that they are sending 4 ships to A, 4 ships to around C, and this Smolensk in the middle. Now this Smolensk is gonna radar this Smolensk here, I think. Let's see. Are they aware of it, of him being here? No. I mean, he's not contesting, so he doesn't. This guy doesn't know about this guy exact position at least. Now B is contested. So he must know that he's in radar range. Is he reversing into these torpedoes? No. But the fact that MMI is not radaring B, it is surprising in my opinion. I'm not sure why. I think this Smolensk wants to be sure to catch the enemy destroyer inside his radar range once he radars. There he goes, and there is this Smolensk spotted. So we will see how much damage is this Venezia gonna be able to deal to this Smolensk. This is the big deal for this Smolensk here. Wow, this Venezia shot way too far back, and yeah, this guy is gonna be able to disengage. But once again, these two guys are the same two guys of before, and as you can see, the speed that this Smolensk lost are. They were much less than the HP that this guy lost. So, and this guy is even on permafire. So once again, MMI Smolensk is trading much better HP wise than the RUMIG Smolensk. In the meantime, nothing really happened so far. Basically, these guys are getting into their positions. Spawning from the south side on this map, I think it is worse than spawning on the northern side. Stalingrad, it's 1, probably 2 torpedoes. Yep, on the center and 1 on the nose. So huge damage dealt to the Stalingrad. Good torpedoes from the Somers. So once again, spawning from the south, means that it is gonna take you quite a bit of time to actually get here to this position. It is, depending on the spawn, it is much faster to get into this position and this position here from the north. So in this sense, it is gonna take a little bit more time to RUMIG to position the ships in the predicted position, let's say. Okay, this Smolensk is now contesting B. Can he stop in time to not let the enemy Smolan cap be? I don't think so. Is it gonna tick? Yeah. This was a big misplay from the enemy Smolan. He's now shooting, but he had... ouch. This is the advantage of having a Venezia as close range support as a destroyer, and as a destroyer like Smoland. So yeah, now this Smoland is on the back foot, and if he can disengage, he might get a second chance of contesting, but it is never gonna happen if he's on its own. He needs more support. Now the Stalingrad is now radar, and he catches this Moland here, and oof, that wasn't enough lead, because this guy is speed boosting. He is out of range now. Okay, he must be undetected. Is he? Well, no, this is okay. He is undetected. Some blind fire. Let's see. No, quite close, but no. So this guy gets away with it for now, and he might fancy about going towards C, honestly, because right now it is the best thing that this Moland can do, going towards C. MMI lost quite a bit of HP though here. RUMIG also did. What? Des Moines giving broadside and Petropavlovsk giving broadside to a Des Moines. No. This is not a great idea. This is not how you face a Des Moines. No. I'm not sure what are these two guys planning, but this is, if this Des Moines realizes that he can actually shoot the broadside in Petropavlovsk, yeah, this guy is gonna have some fun time. Let's see if this the Des Moines, no, he keeps shooting to the enemy Des Moines, which is understandable. Oof. Okay. Extremely well played from the whole team here. Extremely good focus fire. Once again, the focus fire that MMI is able to do is impressive. Extremely well played. Now this Petropavlovsk is gonna, he's gonna kill the Des Moines, of course, but he's gonna trade so much HP for that. Yeah, okay. So the first kill is for MMI, but it is gonna be a trade in the end. This time RUMIG seems to be rushing things a little bit faster, because I think they learned a little bit from the previous time, that they need to be much more aggressive. This Stalingrad, on the other hand, needs to unstuck himself from this position pretty soon, because his Ohio now is going to be focused fired by the Yamato, Venezia, Moskva, and submerged torpedoes. So he needs to provide some support here. I'm not exactly sure how, because they are all concealed by this island, all those ships, and if he gets here, he's gonna be basically on the same line of this Ohio, so no crossfire, honestly. So I'm not sure how this tunnel is supposed to be effective. Maybe going here, but it is gonna take quite a bit of time. This tunnel didn't realize that he had to move out of this island much sooner than this to be effective, because this Petropavlovsk is gonna come back, and he's gonna be the hammer here, because he's gonna go like this and providing some crossfire to the Moskva and the Yamato, while these guys are dealing with the Ohio in the front. We will see which team is gonna be faster, chipping down at least one ship. But once again, as you can see, this Ohio is focusing the secondaries on the Yamato while shooting the Venezia. The Petropavlovsk is shooting the Moskva. So there is not a real focus fire from those ships. Instead, MMI is focusing all the guns on one ship at a time, and this is how you win games, basically. They are focusing the Ohio as much as they can, and look at how much damage she bled in such a short amount of time. Extremely well played focus fire wise from MMI. Extremely well played so far. But at least RUMIG is realizing that this time they need to be much more proactive, and they are doing it. They are doing it. They are not making, oof, Moskva eats 2 torpedoes from the submerged, and she's chipped down to 10k. She's healing, but there are more torpedoes coming towards him. Is he lucky enough? If he doesn't accelerate, he's fine. Now the Petropavlovsk is gonna go with HE because this guy repaired, so we will see. This Moskva is now under a lot of pressure because he cannot reverse. There's the island actually. Is he on fire? No, not yet. He goes for the desperation radar because he knows that he's about to go down. But yeah, there's no way this guy is gonna make it alive from here. Luckily for him, the Petropavlovsk HE DPM is trash, so he has some extra time, let's say, to deal some damage. Oh, front citadel from the Ohio on the Yamato. On that angle, weird. So, 1 kill each. HP wise, RUMIG is losing, but not by much, at least for now. But MMI might be losing this yeah, they lost the Moskva now. So, but they are gonna lose. RUMIG might lose the Ohio here because Ohio cannot overmatch the Yamato from the front. This guy, for some reasons, is not. I think he forgot his secondaries. Okay, now his secondaries are working, but now he's dead because he's gonna hit 1 or even when he's dead. So. This push, what? What? Why? Why did that Stalingrad give full broadside to that Yamato like this? I don't understand. I have no explanations for this. Was absolutely no need for that. Whatever. Don't do that. So in the meantime, this Smoland managed to kill the MMI Smoland with torpedoes. So he got lucky enough to get him with torpedoes. And now RUMIG is generating more points than MMI. But MMI has this, they know that this Smoland is low HP and this Stalingrad is full HP. So there's no way this Stalingrad is not gonna push into B radar, possibly kill this guy and then cap B. If this guy pushes even further, he goes like this. He can even catch this Stalingrad broadsiding if he stays like this. But now the MMI Ohio is pushing for... I guess he wants to get safe here behind this island. But by doing this, he's gonna give broadside to this Stalingrad, which is never a good idea. Yeah, 13k, 14. I mean, if this Thunder has HE loaded, even with HE loaded, she can kill the Ohio. Let's see, HE or AP? HE. 10k. Stalingrad kills the Smoland, as I was saying. 4k. And on fire. She doesn't have guns pointed towards the Thunder, and this is gonna be the Ohio dead. Petropavlovsk also joins the fight. Okay, see, it is not settled yet because it is 5v5 and I has 50k HP lead. But if this Summers can be effective, I mean, he has far more HP than the MMI Summers. So if they meet each other, this guy might, I mean, he should be winning the encounter. The point is that MMI has a full HP Stalingrad in the center of the map that is taking some shots from the Petropavlovsk from 21 kilometers. Wow. Everyone is playing with range. But once again, focus fire, very well done from 3 different directions. Awesome. Awesomely played. And now the Thunder has lost so much HP. She lost so much HP from the Salem. I think she gave the Salem broadside to the Salem, and this is not recommended. Oh, no citadels on the nose in Salem. and this is most likely the Thunder dead, I think. The Salem now should switch to HE, and he can easily get the Thunder down. Oh, she gets the heal off, and then everything can happen. Then let's see. Oof, that was a Citadel. Back turrets for the win. Okay, never mind. But she's okay. Never mind. She's not on fire anymore. So it is still 5v5. She survives even the Stalingrad volley. So once again, why is this Petropavlos giving broadside to the Stalingrad? I assume he's not spotted, because if it's spotted, it is a no. He's not spotted. Okay, now it makes somewhat sense. 1.8k, and he's still and he survives. Wow. I mean, it is still 20k HP lead, because the enemy RUMIG Summers got the MMI Summers. No, never mind. I'm blind. It is not true. It is not true. False. But this guy, I mean, I'm not sure here if this Summers. Yeah, he wants to go for the YOLO on the enemy Summers. Here Stalingrad against Stalingrad, but yeah, 20k against 4k. Okay, so this is actually a RUMIG lead now. Okay, now let's see what are these guys doing. Once again, Venezia comes in and almost equals the trade. I'm not sure why this guy is torping instead of shooting. I honestly don't know what he's doing. He should keep shooting, honestly. $3k against 2. This guy is not turning, so they don't see each other anymore, I guess. Yeah. Wow, what a comeback from RUMIG, guys. It can still go either way. These two guys are almost at one shot, both of them. Okay, this company is going down now because of the Venezia, but the Venezia took some damage in return. Petropavlovsk is still quite healthy. The Thunder managed to heal a little bit more, but she's so far back. She is so far away. She needs to be a little bit closer. I mean, she can be overmatched by the Yamato, of course, but she needs to be a little bit more effective. Because this Petropavlovsk can win against the Yamato, but she can even lose. If she gets unlucky and Yamato can get a couple of pens on the nose here, I'm not sure. Can he get citadels from this distance? Oof, 8k, not bad. Return fire 0. Wow, pretty close match. One of the closest match that I've casted so far in this tournament. Not only today. So MMI is now gonna have to contest B with this Yamato, but she will expose herself to the torpedoes and to the Thunder HE spam from long range. Now this Thunder is so nasty. She's hiding behind this island. Good hit to the Petropavlovsk. This is very, very close, actually. This is so close. Music even stopped. There's only 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. MMI has to do something. The MMI has to pull off a miracle here to win, because right now RUMIG, the only things they have to do is just survive. Even if MMI wins, gets the B cap, they are still gonna be. They are still gonna win. Wait, what? What? What was that torpedo stopped by? Did you see that? What the fuck? Nothing was here, honestly. I guess there was a wreck that was not displayed, but whatever. Wow, what a comeback from RUMIG. Well done, actually. Well done. So this is the first time we see a 2-1. If I'm not potatoing too much. So well done, RUMIG, to be able to claw back to 2-1. So this is gonna be interesting, guys. Well done. And that's it. Okay, interesting. So now it is going to be Northern Waters. Northern Waters for the decider. Interesting. Interesting outcome. I didn't see that coming, honestly. I didn't see that coming. So let me set up this. Team Bravo 1, Northern Waters. So yeah, as you can see, MMI won the first match, RUMIG won the second one, and now we will see about the third one. Let's go with the video map introduction.
In the southern Arctic Ocean lies an archipelago of Caledonian granite. Frigid and foreboding, these frozen rocks and sparse fauna will shortly become unwilling witnesses to the rigours of naval combat. This is Northern Waters. Northern Waters is a 42 by 42 kilometre domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The Alpha cap is on the left, Bravo is in the centre, and Charlie is on the right. Capture Area Alpha is isolated from the map centre by 2 large islands along the eastern edge. These islands provide limited cover for radar cruisers who may want to deploy nearby, while a narrow channel connects the cap to the middle of the map. In the centre, Cap Bravo contains hard cover in the centre for intrepid destroyer captains hoping to secure control. Just like the Alpha Cap though, there are islands along the eastern edge that provide at least some cover for radar cruisers to defend from. The scattered islands in and around Cap Charlie create challenges on both offence and defence. Not only do they constrict the movement of battleships in the area, they provide places for lighter units to take shelter behind and launch ambushes from. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Northern Waters.
Okay, so in the meantime, while people are just gathering here, I mean not gathering, but they're reading up. Okay, they are calling for 5 minutes break, which is more than understandable. This must be a lot of tension in both teams. In MMI team for not have been able to go to the 2-0, and for the RUMIG to actually be able to catch the victory in the very last moments of this match. So a 5 minute break is more than understandable. Also, my voice needs to rest a little bit for tomorrow's stream. I'm not sure how I'm gonna be handling tomorrow's stream otherwise. In the meantime, we can take a look at the other results of the tournament. Where is it? Here. Let's refresh the page. So let's see. So Shen won 2-1 against Nek after losing the first one. So good comeback from Shen. Well done. Throw again won against Pen U 2-0 as we just saw. Liu W won 2-0 against Yuzu. Surka won 2-0 against Davey. This is the match that is actually being casted. So 1-1. We have to wait for the winner. Gens won 2-0 against Rebel. Bot won against 2-0 against Yoboy, and Yoba is currently leading, of course, 1-0. So we will see who is gonna. So the last 2 teams that are missing are the one winning this match and the one winning this one. So very well done to every single team of these: Shen, Throw, Surka, Liu W, Gens, Bots, and whoever comes out of these 2 matches, and for getting into the group stage. because as you can see, this is day 2, and tomorrow we are currently streaming and waiting for these 8 teams are the ones that we just saw, and these teams are gonna join the 16 teams that were first in their respective groups in the day 1, as you can see, this purple little thing here, plus the 8 seeded teams that are joining all the people that are already here. They are joining tomorrow because these are some wild cards, some winners of the clan battle season, some previous finalists of King of the Seas, and these things. So these are supposed to be some of the best teams in the servers, on the EU server, and it is gonna be like this. So one seeded team is gonna be the first. One seeded team per group. Two teams that won their respective group on last Sunday are gonna be in the same group, and each one of these teams that we are watching today is gonna be in one different group. So potentially, no, never mind. No, I don't think that they can meet. No, it is impossible. Okay. And then after this, it is gonna be a standard schedule. Let's say the first 2 teams are gonna proceed, I guess, and this is gonna be the usual stuff. So everyone seems to be here, almost. Yeah, somebody else is also talking about the torpedo glitched in the B cap, the one that we saw as well. So there was a shipwreck there, of course, but it was below the waterline from my point of view. So I'm not sure if it was glitched or I don't know what. So whatever. So, but nevertheless, I think we are about to start the very last match of this stream. The decider between MMI and RUMIG. Whoever wins, well done to both teams to pull off this kind of match. This is the first time I go to the decider during this King of the Sea, at least. And I'm pretty glad that we are not gonna see every single match going 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. It is kind of nice to have this every now and then, the 2-1. Hopefully tomorrow we are gonna get this kind of matches as well. We will see. Not sure what we are waiting for exactly. RUMIG, they are saying that they are ready. MMI is ready. I guess everyone is ready. So I guess we are going. Okay, we say that we are ready as well. Then let's go, boys. The decider. Let's see. Maybe none of those teams have a planned tactic for this map. Who knows? Okay. So both teams have the same battleships. Ohio Thunder for both teams. Double Des Moines, Nevsky, Venezia Petropavlovsk. So a slightly different setup for MMI this time. Somers and Smolensk. So both teams have the same destroyers as well. But this time RUMIG is dropping the Stalingrad setup. They brought only one Stalingrad, but 3 Petropavlovsk and 1 Des Moines. Okay, so still heavy Russian cruisers, but very different from Stalingrad. Stalingrad has an amazing dispersion at all ranges. Petropavlovsk has an effective, and also the penetration of Stalingrad is extremely good even at long range. Petropavlovsk penetration at long range it is not that good, but most importantly, the dispersion of Petropavlovsk is not nearly as good as Stalingrad one, the long range one. The close range one might be even better, the Petropavlovsk, but long range Stalingrad has no match. No match. So this is the first time I see this map being played today as well. Sorry, I'm losing my voice, so I'm sorry. I'm saying sorry in advance. But I've been talking for what? Almost 4 hours in a row by now. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna be handling the tomorrow stream. Regardless, RUMIG is sending Des Moines, Petropavlovsk, and Ohio, and another Petropavlovsk possibly around C-cap. Maybe this guy is gonna stop around here. We will see. Smolensk is as usual is sent to B-cap, while Petropavlovsk, DA, Stalingrad, Somers, and the Thunder are going towards A. So pretty even spread as always. MMI, on the other hand, is doing something different. They are sending this reminds me of the Land of Fire tactic from but even there are some differences, because they are sending Thunder, Petropavlovsk, Des Moines, and a destroyer around A. This Smolensk is gonna play around B with this Des Moines as a support, and this Venezia that was absolutely much effective, very effective. Is this guy AFK? I don't think so. Because he was very effective supporting this Smolensk here in the previous match, and on Land of Fire especially. And they're sending only a Nevsky on this flank. So MMI is heavily focusing on B-cap and A-cap apparently. Even if MMI is playing extremely safe this time, they are not placing their radars in positions. I mean, it is understandable that both teams might be playing this in a much cautious and slow way, because you know I mean, whoever loses this one is out of the tournament and no way back in. So it is gonna be every single mistake, it is gonna count even more. So we will see. MI Somers was able to get A. Okay, so early cap advantage for MI. We will see. We will see. We will see how much time it will take to for RUMIG to realize that MI has zero presence around around C almost. They only have this Nevsky and this Ohio that will never commit to this cap. I think. Is this Venezia? No, he's not AFK. Okay. Okay, they are now focusing down the enemies, the RUMIG Smolensk. Look at the amount of shells that are landing close to this guy. But he is able to survive. But as you can see, he lost basically half of his HP. He can heal, of course, but still, once again, the focus fire on the destroyer from MMI is much more effective than the focus fire of RUMIG on the MMI destroyers. So, but I will not talk again, because you know the last time I talked about the superiority of focus fire on the destroyers. Then I was just I mean, things just flipped around, so I will keep my mouth shut in both cases. But yeah, now this Smolensk must be radared, because Petropavlovsk is able to stealth radar, because it is a nice feature of the game. Even if it is going to be changed, Petropavlovsk is going to be nerfed slightly in the concealment, so it is not going to be able to stealth radar anymore. Technically, basically, it will not be, you will see it like 100 meters before he will be able to radar you. So even if technically Petropavlovsk will lose the stealth radar capabilities, he will still be as much effective as it was before. But whatever, this is not the moment to talk about balance. But I mean, the fact, I mean, just look at how many Russian cruisers you see in every game. It is gonna, you can make up your mind of what is the meta nowadays and why it is like that, but whatever. Things that we are gonna talk about in the at the end of the tournament. This Summers, I'm not sure what happened to him. I guess he took a torpedo. There are 3 here. I guess there is one missing, so I guess he ate one of those. And yeah, MMI during all this time, having this cap and having RUMIG without a single cap, build up a more than 100-point lead for MMI. Even if they are trading badly HP wise, as you can see, they have more than 50k HP to claw back. They have 50k HP of disadvantage, but they are gonna get the B cap as well. So RUMIG is gonna come under a lot of pressure very soon, because they're gonna be facing a team that has 2 caps and they have none. So either this Moland might recognize that here there are no destroyers actually, so he can play extra aggressive and cap C basically for free, because MMI doesn't have any radar here as well. So I don't know. It took way too much time for RUMIG to understand that MMI has had basically zero presence here. This is just a kiting force. As you can see, Ohio has placed himself in this position. Nevsky's placed himself stern in. So these guys are not here to actually cap. They are just here to slow down the RUMIG fleet on this flank. But in the meantime, MMI was able to get a 200-point lead, which is huge. Now let's see what are these guys gonna do here. Is this Tanigan fast enough to dodge this torpedo? I think he is. Tanigan is a quite fast ship. Okay. So Petropavlovsk Des Moines against Stalingrad Petropavlovsk. Interesting. We will see. I'm not sure about this thunder position here. Okay, she has shots on the Des Moines. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, what are her targets? This Des Moines is the target. So look at that, stalemate. 1 ship for each side, and who is gonna make the first mistake is gonna pay the price. In the meantime, RUMIG secured the C cap finally, because I mean, it was literally a free cap. But now they have a long way to claw back, so they are forced to push, which is exactly what is this Ohio doing. And I'm sure as soon as the Ohio is here, this Petropavlovsk is gonna join. Good pressure applied to this Nevsky. The submerge here is super low, down to 5.5k. Okay, the submerge has to play extra safe now. I'm not sure here. This is a quite tense match, honestly. I don't know who is in the better position. Of course, MMI has the advantage because they can sit here and just trade, but RUMIG has demonstrated that they are not that easy to handle when they push. So this Ohio, for example, has managed to take a super aggressive position, and she was able to close the distance so much with that Nevsky. So this Nevsky is now forced to just disengage, go dark, and run for his life, because one citadel from the Ohio and this guy can be almost dead. So yeah, these guys need to actually move, both this Des Moines and the Petropavlovsk. I don't know if they realize that they have so little time left on their clock, Look at, oh, the Smolan catches the Summers off guard here with the radar. This is, oh, smart move. He's even using the Summers smoke to his own advantage. Very smart play from MMI Smolan. Very smart play. As you can see, now he's detected, but before they couldn't even see the MMI Smolan. So extremely well played from MMI Smolan here. Very intelligent play. Yeah, he's taking some damage from the thunder, but he will be able to actually go behind this island and he will be fine. So, oof. This guy is now radared by the Des Moines, and this guy might also go down. Yeah, he is focus fired by Summers, Smolan, and the Des Moines. Can they get the Summers in return? Doesn't seem like it, or maybe yes. Yes, it was a trade in this sense, but now RUMIG lost both destroyers and the Stalingrad. What? They lost a Stalingrad here. Okay, he ate torpedoes for sure from the Summers, plus the Thunder with some HE, I guess, or even AP. So, well, 3-1 for MMI, but the HP wise we are pretty similar, as you can see. So it is not settled yet. I will not say anything this time, because last time it was I mean the things that I said were not true in the end. So I will not say, I will not call victories or losers this time anytime soon, until it is time. But on paper, it seems like MMI can comfortably handle this. I mean, honestly, this Petropavlovsk can just go and ram the other Petropavlovsk, so he can free his Des Moines. This Des Moines is locked here for no reason. I mean, they can just, this guy can just go here, trade with this Petropavlovsk, so this Des Moines can just go away and do something else. Or are they planning on a crossfire here? Is he aware of the Des Moines? Let's see. Can I? Yes, he knows about the Des Moines. But the other Petropavlovsk goes down. Is he going for the drive-by? Oh, never mind. MMI won. Okay, well done MMI, 2-1. So MMI proceeds to the group stage of tomorrow. Well done. Well done MMI, but well done RUMIG as well.